As an avid Gran Turismo gamer, sim racer, when I heard Polyphony Digital was teaming up with Columbia Pictures to make Gran Turismo the movie and basing it on the true life story of Jan Mardenborough, my interest was piqued. But like everything Hollywood nowadays, expectations seem to exceed reality when it comes to portraying a compelling story on that big screen. But with the recent success of Top Gun Maverick, I was willing to put down my $15 in digital cash to check it out. Well, let's go ahead and make that 30 because I'm bringing the sun. All right, the story is simple. It's about a teen, Jan, played by Archie Madiki, who, in his parents' eyes, spends too much time playing a racing game, which probably sounds familiar to most of y'all. However, unlike most teens, he's given a shot at a real-life racing gig by Sony and Nissan through a surprise invite from the video game Gran Turismo. But being fast in the game isn't going to be good enough. He had to beat out other really fast sim racers from around the world, not only on that sim rig, but also on the track and real door-to-door racing. All the while trying to convince his father that a racing career was the dream that he was meant to fulfill. Now, the conflicts and obstacles Jan had to overcome to win the official seat for Nissan were plenty, whether it was demands physically or mental obstacles that he encountered, or the many relationships he was trying to salvage. It made you pull for Jan to overcome those odds and win it all. Helping Jan along that journey was his washed-up, has-been, grumpy mentor, Jack Salter, played to perfection by David Harbour, who pulled you in even tighter as the actors made you a fan of both characters. Of course, any good racing movie has to have a bad guy, and Gran Turismo has a pair, both pushing Jan to the limits and past them to the point of questioning and self-doubt. Would the relationships Jan embraced end his career or inspire him to move forward and fulfill that dream of becoming a real-life racing driver? Now, as far as getting this all to work together on that screen, director Neil Blomkamp just needed to let the car porn and racing excitement fill the screen with action without dampening or overshadowing the characters played by actors whose performance to me was surprisingly wonderful. While at times CGI seemed to detract a little from the story and there was an occasional stray from actual racing reality which tingled my BS senses, I reminded myself most folks aren't racing fiends and to quit nitpicking the details and enjoy the movie for what it was. A great story with very good acting, great automotive racing action, and all the peaks and valleys you want from a good big screen flick. Its PG-13 rating definitely should not scare you away from bringing your kids, and even if you're not a sim racing fanatic like myself, you'll enjoy the story of overcoming the odds. Race fans, I ask that you resist the urge to fact check every moment and just enjoy the plot and characters. And that Porsche 911 GT3 RS that shows up at the Nürburgring. If you go to the movie, I expect you'll enjoy it. So for Gretty, I'm going to give this 10 out of 12 cylinders. The acting, the story, the racing, things that I love are in this movie. But is it perfect? Nah, it's not perfect, but it is really darn good. So I think you should go check it out. For myself, go Gretty. Hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, hit the like and or subscribe. Come back, check out some more. In the meantime, y'all have a great evening.